Dan, you ready?
Yep.
PermaGreen. If you have a spreader issue, Dan, where's the first place they go?
All right, first place you want to look is the platter. Now, if these fins here start wearing out or you start getting really bad buildup from the fertilizer, that will throw off that spread pattern. So make sure it's clean, make sure these fins aren't worn out. You can flip over that platter.
2 for 1.
Yep, it's a double-sided platter. Just use the other side if
Yep.
the one side's worn out. Also, you want to check the cam piece, and the cam piece is right above that platter there. And what it does when that platter is spinning, it's making contact inside that square bracket. That square bracket is connected with the agitator inside the hopper. And if that is worn out, it's not making good contact, you're not going to get good motion on that agitator. You're not going to get good agitation. In turn, that can lead to problems with the fertilizer leaving the hopper holes and getting good spread.
Right. It's quite a design, actually, if you think about it. I mean, this helps make that agitator move back and forth, this right here.
Yeah, and agitation is very important. You know how you get buildup and clumps inside the hopper. So having that agitator do its job, getting good motion is going to make a big difference in how well the machine spreads.
Let's talk about this clamp for a second.
Sure. So this worm clamp right here, what it's going to do is just snug on the bottom of that platter, help grip that shaft a little bit. That's another thing you want to check. Make sure that's not worn out. Make sure that's tightening up properly on that platter.
Another part in here, too, that I thought was really interesting. If you look at the screw here, hope the camera can get that. There's a screw inside here. Dan, what's the point of that?
So yeah, that little set screw there, what that does is help grip the bottom of this shaft. You can see how we got a little flat spot there. So when you put it inside that shaft block and crank down on that set screw, it'll help hold that shaft on inside that shaft block. Just helps a lot with just getting better grip inside that shaft block.
It's pretty amazing. Again, the design is incredible. Do we want to go deeper? We want to check the belt or no?
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and pop this hood off. And here you see you got the spinner pump belt. And if you don't have proper tension on this belt, you're not going to get good rotation on that spinner gearbox. And that spinner gearbox is going to be clamped onto that spinner shaft and basically powers that impeller and gives it the proper speed in order to get a good spread width. So in order to tighten that, you just want to loosen up the little nut on this pump, push it back, tighten it back up, and that should do the trick as far as making sure you got enough tension on that belt.
Hope these things helped you out with your spreader issue. I tell you what, we'll put the part numbers up on the screen too. What do you say? We do the belt?
Let's give them the belt. We can throw in that spinner gearbox. We'll also do the shaft block, as well as that cam piece I was talking about, and of course the spinner platter.
Perfect. If this solved your problem, congratulations. If not, move on to the next video.